Please put your hands together for Alia Performance.
How you guys doing? Give it up for yourselves. Coming out, we're having a good time. Have you ever been so broke? Yes, thank you. Have you ever been so broke that you go to the bank and you ask for your balance and they whisper it to you? I've been there. It's not a fun place. It's an extra not fun place if you're a little hearing impaired like I am. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever that number is, it's not going to be a good one. So when you have trouble hearing, it's a delicate balance between how many times can I say what, and then it's like, whoa, calm down, you ain't gotta yell. I've been doing hot yoga for a while now. You guys know about hot yoga? 26 positions in a room, heated to 104 degrees. So when people tell me to go to hell, I say, way ahead of you. I go there 4 times a week. Usually my sweat makes some pretty distracting shapes. Usually it looks like a bat signal. It's like my body's crying out for help, and help is nowhere to be found. We have this position called the awkward pose, and what it is that you squat down and you spread your feet 6 inches apart. And what I like to do when we're doing that position is look around the room at everybody's feet and think to myself, your boyfriend's lied to you, that is not no 6 inches. Let's get a feel for the demographic in the room. Where are my couples at? Make some noise, couples. Almost nobody. Excellent. Where are my single people at? Make some noise, singles. Yeah, excellent. I've been single for a while now. Dating is hard. Dating is a nightmare. The last few guys I dated were musicians. The first guy I dated was a drummer. Thought I finally met someone cool. Turns out I just wanted to bang. The second guy I dated was a bass player. Again, thought I finally met someone cool. Turns out he just wanted to string me along. He wasn't high-strung, but he was a lowlife. Do we got any cat lovers in here? Yeah! I'm just waiting for the perfect dating website that's just pictures of cats. No description of the owner whatsoever. So at this point in my life, I just want to meet some awesome cats. I meet a guy I like, that's just an added bonus. So, you know how we get targeted ads on Facebook according to our likes? Well, I got a targeted ad that bothered me a little bit. It was a hideous pale blue leather bracelet that said "Proud Cat Mommy." And I thought to myself, all right, technically I'm a proud cat mommy, but I don't want a bracelet. This bracelet is screaming to the world, show the world how single, lonely, and undateable you are. And I'm just like, I want people to find out on their own that they're wasting their time. Do any of you guys have complicated relationships with your parents? Thank you for admitting it. It's brave to admit it. People don't normally want to admit it. I have a complicated relationship with my mom. And the reason is she's very talented. And her talent is being very, very mean. We went to see my neighbor down the street, sweet little lady, just got out of the hospital. And as we were leaving, she stopped me and she said, "You look so pretty. Have you lost weight?" I don't think I had lost weight, but it was nice to hear a compliment, so I just smiled. And my mom just absolutely couldn't resist, couldn't help herself. And she goes, "I'm praying for your eyesight." Didn't bother me at all, because I was wearing my skinny jeans. So I was like, boom, they're working. I feel good about myself. I feel good about the way I look. Back to dating. Do you ever feel like you have some magnet inside of you that attracts the weirdest, craziest people? Yes, thank you. The last guy I dated after the drummer and the bass player was a religious fanatic. I mean, fanatic. I was talking about how I like Bernie Sanders. Yeah, feel the burn. I like Bernie Sanders because he's not like a fundamental Christian. Like he's not. And this guy goes, "You do realize I go to church every Sunday?" And I was like, "Yeah, but not like a fanatic." And I was like, "Oh shit, this guy's a fanatic." So he goes, "Hey, come over to my house and help me clean my room." I was like, "All right, sure." Well, I go to his house. It's on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And I go inside the kitchen, and I feel like I'm on an episode of The Twilight Zone. Because I go inside the kitchen, and the wall is just littered with handwritten scripture signs. And I was just like, oh my God, am I going to make it out of here alive? And then he goes, "Here, I want to show you this." And I was like, "Okay." And he opens this drawer with this like cabinet type thing, and it's over 400 pieces of religious media. And I was like, okay, now I'm even more creeped out. And then he had these little dolls that were like this. It's like, oh, cute, they're dancing. And he's like, "They're praising God." So, he told me the most backhanded compliment I've ever gotten in my life. He said, "I like your weight, because if we cuddled, everything would feel like a boob." And I thought, wow, you've just guaranteed nothing physical ever happening between us. What's even more funny is that before we had this conversation, we had just gotten in the car from seeing this play. I absolutely love this play. It was the funniest play I've ever seen in my life. It was called Kitty, 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 and it was about a cat that got cloned, and he fell in love with his clones, and there was a little gay action, there was a lot of sex, there was a lot of violence. I was laughing my ass off the entire time. He was very uncomfortable and looking at his watch every 2 seconds. So we got in the car, and he was really angry because he hated it, and he goes, he just kind of exclaims in frustration, "So what do you want out of this relationship?" And I said, "Well, I want to be able to talk to you about uncomfortable things." And he goes, "No, what do you really want?" And I said, "All right, fine, we're being honest. I want mind-blowing sex and money." And then we broke up. So, what else? Oh yeah. back to Facebook. I spend way too much time on Facebook, so I joined this club of comedians called Online Party Crashers. And what we do is we go to any Facebook event that's public, we troll them, and we eventually get them to shut down their party. We've shut down several weddings. I think we've done them a favor. So I came up with this delightful character that had 47 cats, because 47 is just a terrifying number. So I would go to these places and I'd say, hey, is this a cat-friendly event? My 47 cats are ready to party. One of them's gluten-free. I'm not going to tell you which one. So I told a really good friend of mine, real life crazy cat lady, I said, hey, did I tell you about my 47 cats? And she got so excited, she was shaking. She was like, 47 cats, 47 cats. I have 20 cats, we can make this happen. And I said, well, they're imaginary cats, but they don't have to know that. And then she was like, wouldn't it be so cool if our cats talked? And I said, absolutely not. That's the worst thing that can happen. My cat likes to watch me when I go to the bathroom and when I take a shower. The last thing I need is my cat running around telling all the other cats in the neighborhood, yeah, she does a lot of exercise, but don't think it's really working. Not seeing a whole lot of results. So racism happens, right? Nobody likes that except for racists. So, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Wait, I have one more before it. I was thinking about why when women shave here, they call it a landing strip. And I think they call it a landing strip because they're getting a lot more traffic than us natural women. And then I started thinking about how some people like to get a little Hitler mustache. And I was thinking how funny it would be if this girl had a Jewish boyfriend and then he saw it and he was just like, join them. Let's have a good time. I'm going to leave you guys with this. My mom says she thinks I walk like a brontosaurus, and I think that's funny. Not because she thinks I walk like a dinosaur, but because she's so specific about what dinosaur she thinks I am. Besides, I totally walk like a T-Rex. I've been a T-Rex saying if it was around today, I'll tell you. Can someone give me a hand? My name's Alia Performance. That's my time. Be sure to like my page.